First things first, when beginning a swim lesson, you will need to get the swimmer into the water. Whether your swimmer is sitting on the side or standing, hold underneath the swimmer's arms and gently pull them into the water, keeping them close to you the entire time. It is important to note a few things here. Some swimmers will need much more assistance than others depending on their diagnosis. It is important to always hold your swimmer throughout the lesson. Always be hands-on. As you hold your swimmers in different positions, always make sure you have eyes on their mouths to ensure they are not drinking the pool water. Goggles are a very helpful tool for teaching swimmers how to put their face in the water, as well as being able to see where they're going. Some swimmers are very sensitive to the feeling of goggles on their face. Some instructors may consider wearing goggles a long-term goal for a particular swimmer. The next clips will show different ways to teach proper kicking and some pieces of equipment that will help. In all cases, the instructors are reinforcing a straight leg kick with small, quick movements up and down. Using your hands to move the swimmer's feet will help create the feeling of a proper kick. Many swimmers are uncomfortable putting their face in the water. Here, an instructor is teaching a progression to introduce a swimmer to putting their face into the water. First, touching the swimmer's chin to the water, then mouth, then nose, and then eyes. This progression may take several lessons for some swimmers. When your swimmer is comfortable with their face in the water, you can begin helping them float on their front. Instructors can walk around while the swimmer floats to help bring their legs to the surface of the water. Here, an instructor corrects the swimmer's head position to look at the bottom so that his neck, back, and legs are all aligned at the surface. This is a gentle support of the swimmer's head to encourage the best angle for floating. This is not a forceful push. Try supporting the swimmer's arms while they practice kicking with their faces in the water. Once they are comfortable with this skill, try having them practice kicking short distances from one instructor to another. Here you can see different ways to assist a swimmer with freestyle strokes. Helping them to alternate arms and make circles to learn how to pull themselves forward through the water. We also see an example of breaststroke pulls, where the swimmer pulls both arms at the same time under the water. Teaching swimmers to float on their backs is an important skill for getting their faces out of the water while relaxing in a floating position. The next important skill is teaching them to roll from front to back in order to breathe in a relaxed position. This is one of the most essential survival skills in swimming. It is important for swimmers to be able to enter the pool and get themselves back to the wall. You can adjust the amount of help you give to the swimmers until they are able to complete the skill independently. Some other important ways to ensure the safety of your swimmer is to always give the swimmers directly to their parents upon class dismissal. If swimmers need to use the restroom, only send them with their parents rather than taking them yourself. And remember, always be hands-on and double check that your swimmer's mouth is not accidentally being dipped into the water. Give swimmers directly to their parents. Do not take swimmers to the restroom yourself. Always be hands-on and always watch your swimmer's mouth.